Hey guys, so this is gonna be a little bit different. I've done my friend plays, so now I'm gonna do my girlfriend plays, and today we're gonna be playing Katawa Shoujo. Are you ready?
I have no idea what the hell this is.
Yep. Press start.
I'm guessing there's a broken heart.
Press start.
Okay. This is that bird dating simulator?
It is not a bird dating simulator.
Okay. A light breeze causes the naked branches overhead to rattle like wooden wind chimes. This is a popular retreat for couples in the summer. The deciduous trees provide a beautiful green canopy far out of sight of teachers and fellow students. But now, in late winter, it feels like I'm standing under a pile of kindling. Hey, it can burn like your house. I breathe into my cupped hands and rub them together furiously to prevent them from numbing in this cold. Just how long am I expected to wait out here anyway? I'm sure the note said 4:00 p.m. Ah yes, the note slipped between the pages of my math book while I wasn't looking. As far as cliches go, I'm more of a fan of the letter in the locker, but at least this way shows a bit of initiative. How romantic. As I ponder the meaning of the note, the snowfall gradually thickens. Okay, am I a girl or a boy?
You're a boy. Your name
a
is
boy?
Zhao.
I'm a boy.
Yep.
I have a dick.
Yep. The person's name is right here. It's Hazao, who is right now, but this is his thoughts.
Okay, I'm a boy, so a girl did that.
Yep.
The snowflakes silently falling from the white painted sky are the only sign of time passing in this stagnant world. Their slow descent upon the frozen forest makes it seem like time has slowed into a crawl. The rustling of dry snow underfoot startles me, interrupting the quiet mood. Someone is approaching me from behind. Oh dear. Hi, Hisao? You came? Question mark, question mark, question mark. A hesitating, barely audible question. However, I recognize the owner of that dainty voice instantly. I feel my heart skip a beat. It's the voice I've listened to hundreds of times, but never as more than an eavesdropper to a conversation. I turn to face this voice, the voice of my dreams, and my heart begins to race. That ass.
Oh my god.
Awanako? I got a note telling me to wait here. It was yours? Is that how you pronounce it?
I have
Awanako? Awanako?
There's a lot of names like that.
Damn it. I spent all afternoon trying to come up with a good line, and that was the result? Wasn't... I don't see... Okay. Pathetic. Yeah. Yes. I asked a friend to give you that note. I'm so glad you got it. A shy, joyous smile that makes me so tense I couldn't move a single muscle even if I tried. I'm sure some muscles are moving.
Oh my god.
Sorry. Is that it? My heart is pounding now. Oh, yep, some muscles are moving. As if it were trying to burst out of my chest and claim this girl for itself. So, here we are. Out in the cold. Once again, the wind stirs up the branches. The cacophonous noise is music to my ears. Iwanako flinches ever so softly against the gust of wind. As it passes, she rights herself. Oh. As if supported by some new confidence. Her eyes lock with mine. She lazily twirls her long, dark hair around her finger. All the while, the anxious beating of my heart grows louder. 'Cause that's sexy. My throat is tight. I doubt I could even force a word out if I tried. You see, I wanted to know if you'd go out with me. I stand there motionless, save for my pounding heart and moving muscles.
Oh my god.
I wanted to say something in reply, but my vocal cords felt like they'd been stretched beyond the breaking point. Hisao. I reached up to try to massage my throat, but this only sends spikes of blinding pain along my arms. Hisao! My whole body freezes, save for my eyes, which shoot open in terror. Is he having a heart attack because a girl asked him out? Hisao! The beating in my chest suddenly stops, and I go weak at the knees. Hi, Twitter. The world around me, the canopy of bare branches, the dull winter sky, a Monaco running towards me, all these fade black. Last thing I remember before slipping away are the sounds of Iwanaku screaming for help and the incessant clatter of the branches above. Damn. That is one intense boner. Okay. Did he live?
There's a heartbeat, isn't there?
Strip. Strip. Strip.
Aren't you gonna do that?
Drip. Drip. Nope. Okay. Some good Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
Drugs. I knew it. Tick. Tock. Tick. Tock. Tick.
Let's speed through this part just because it's easy to forget.
Tock. Tick. Tock. Tick.
Once you see some of the characters, you'll know what game this is.
Is it the one you told me about?
Might be.
God damn it. It's been 4 months since my heart attack. How old is he?
I don't know. I think 17.
He had a heart attack at 17?
So,
Damn, get your health checked. And that whole time, I can probably count the times I've left this hospital room unsupervised on one hand. Damn. 4 months is a pretty long time when you're left alone with your thoughts, so I've had plenty of time to come to terms with my situation. Arrhythmia. A strange word. A foreign alien one. Like your name? One that you don't want to be in the same room with. A rare condition. It causes the heart to act erotically and occasionally beat way too fast. Can be fatal. Well, damn, no sex for you. Apparently, I've had it for a long time. They said it was a miracle that I was able to go on so long without anything happening. Is that really a miracle? I guess it was supposed to make me feel better, more appreciative of my life. I really didn't do anything to cheer me up. My parents, I think, were hit harder by the news than I was. They practically had 2 hemorrhages apiece. I had already had a full day by then to digest everything. To them, it was all fresh. They were even willing to sell our house in order to pay for a cure. Of course, there isn't a cure. God damn. Because of the late discovery of this condition, I've had to stay at the hospital to recuperate from the treatments. When I was first admitted, I felt as if I was missed. For about a week, my room in the ward was full of flowers, balloons, and cards, but the visitors soon dwindled and all the get-well gifts began trickling down to nothing shortly after. I realized that the only reason I had gotten so many cards and flowers was because sending me their sympathy had been turned into a class project.
Well, we did that for a girl once.
Maybe some people were generally concerned, but I doubt it. Even in the beginning, I barely had visitors, but by the end of the first month, only my parents came by on a regular basis. Iwanaku was the last to stop visiting. After 6 weeks, I never saw her again. We never had that much to talk about when she visited anyway. Well, damn! We didn't touch the subject that was between us on that snowy day ever again. Fucking hell. See, this is what happens when you get a boner too quickly.
Yes, you have a heart attack.
A hospital? It's not really a place I'd like to live in. Doctors and nurses feel so impersonal and faceless. I guess it's because they are in a hurry and they have a million other patients waiting for them, but it makes me feel uncomfortable. The first month or so, I asked the head cardiologist every time I saw him for a rough estimate of when I'd be able to leave. He'd never answer anything in a straightforward way, but told me to wait and see if the treatment and surgeries worked. So I idly observed the scar that those surgeries had left on my chest slowly change its appearance over time, thinking of it as some kind of an omen. I still ask the head cardiologist about leaving, but my expectations are low enough now that I'm not disappointed anymore when I don't get a reply. The way he shuffles around, the answer shows there's at least some hope. At some point, I stopped watching TV. I don't know why. I just did. Maybe it was the wrong kind of escapism for my situation. Started reading instead. There was a small library at the hospital, though it was more like a storeroom for books. Began working my way through it, one small stack at a time. After consuming them, I would go back for more. Damn, that they have a nice library of Playboys. I found that I liked reading, and I think I even became a bit addicted. I started feeling naked without a book in my hand. God damn it. I'm dirty-minded.
Yeah.
But I loved the stories. That was what my life was like. The days became increasingly harder to distinguish from each other, differing only by the books I was reading and the weather outside. It felt like time blurred into some kind of gooey mass I was trapped inside, instead of moving within. A week could go by without me really noticing it. Sometimes I'd pause in realization that I didn't know what day of the week it was. At other times, all the things that surrounded me would painfully crash into my consciousness through the barrier of nonchalance I had set up for myself. The pages of my book would start to feel sharp and burning hot, and the heaviness in my chest would become so hard to bear that I had to put the book aside and just lay down for a while, looking at the ceiling as if I was going to cry. But that happened only rarely, and I couldn't even cry. Fuck you. Today the doctor comes in and gives me a smile. Seems excited, but not very. It's like he's trying to make an effort to be happy on my behalf. My parents are here. Been a few days since I last seen them. Both of them are even sort of dressed up. Is this supposed to be some kind of special occasion? It's not a party. There's this ritual the head cardiologist has. He takes his time sorting his papers, then setting them aside as to make a point of the pointlessness of what he just did. When he casually sits down on the edge of the bed next to mine, he looks me in the eyes for a moment. Oh god. Hey, pause that. Turn it to 4 hours. Press postpone. Okay. Hello, Sal. How are you today? I don't answer him, but I smile a little back at him. I believe that you can go home. Your heart is stronger now, and with some precautions, you should be fine. We all have your medication sorted out. I'll give your father the prescription. The doctor hands a sheet of paper to my dad, whose expression turns wooden as he reads it quickly. So many. I take it from his hand and take a look myself, feeling numb. How am I supposed to react to this? Rex. Holy sh... Oh, absurdly long list of medications staring back at me from the paper seems insurmountable. They all blend together in a sea of letters. This is insane. Side effects, adverse effects, contradictions, and dosages are listed in line after line with cold precision. I try to read them, but it's so futile. Can't understand any of it. Attempting to only makes me feel sicker. All this for the rest of my life? Every day? I'm afraid that's the best we can do at this point. However, new medications are always being developed, so I wouldn't be surprised to see that list fade over the years. Years. What kind of confidence booster is that? I'd have felt a lot better if he hadn't said anything at all. Also, I've spoken with your parents, so we believe it would be best if you don't return to your old school. What? Please, calm down, Sal. Listen to what the doctor has to say. Calm down? The way he said it tells me if he knew full well that I wouldn't like it. Am I going to be homeschooled? Whatever if my concern shows, it's ignored. We all understand that your education is paramount. However, I don't think it's wise for you to be without supervision. At least not until we're sure that your medication is suitable. So I've spoken to your parents about a transfer to a school called Yamaku Academy that specializes in dealing with disabled students. Disabled? What? Am I? There's a 24-hour nursing staff, and it's only a few minutes from a highly regarded general hospital. The majority of students live on the campus. Think of it as a boarding school of sorts. It's designed to give students a degree of independence while keeping help nearby. Independence? It's a school for disabled kids. Don't try to disguise that fact. If it was really that free, there wouldn't be a 24-hour nursing staff, and you wouldn't make the hospital nearby, or being nearby, a selling point. Of course, it's only if you want to go, but your mother and I aren't really able to homeschool you. We went out there and had a look a couple weeks back. I think you'd like it. Looks like I really don't have a choice. You know, I'm technically, like, ESC, special education. Because, like, if you look at my name on the roll in, like, the teacher's book and all that stuff, then there's a little thing next to my name that says ESC. Compared to other heart problems, people with your condition usually tend to live long lives. You'll need a job one day, and this is a good opportunity to continue your education. This isn't an opportunity. Don't call it an opportunity. Don't call it a goddamned opportunity. You should be excited at the chance to go back to school. I remember you wanted to return to school, and while it's not the same one, a special school. That's an insult. That is what I want to say. It's a step down. It's not what you think. All of the students there are pretty active in their own sort of way. If they're active, he's not gonna live long.